Hello everyone and welcome back to the guide. So from here I'll just show you all the macros stage by stage, starting from this macro that allows you to craft the level 65 set for crafters and gatherers as well. So just from this, making my way up to 290 gear at level 70, I'm gonna show you all the videos I have made for guides when Stormblood came out. So just enjoy all the macros. The link of the macro document will of course be in the video description, and I'll also show a gathering rotation that I was using for leveling up and to get red scripts to unlock the folklore notes. And the gatherer part, I think my mic was wrongly selected, so excuse for the mic quality for that one. Anyways, enjoy.
Alright, so I'm solely doing collectibles to level up my gatherers from 60 to 70 because I get red scripts which I need to unlock all the folklore notes. And the rotation is still the same as I used before when I showed you the Cooperite. Let me go through it again. Anyway, the only thing is changed now. We have 700 GP. I'm gonna show you this gear as well. We have 700 GP, so we can do sharp vision too. If you use some food, it will help as well. So you start with impulsive appraisal too. If you didn't get a proc, do it again. We need at least one proc, one discerning eye, whether it be from proc from the impulsive appraisal, or if we don't get a proc, we use discerning eye manually. So far I've used 2 impulsive 2s and I didn't get a proc. I have one more try, and I do that with single mind, utmost caution, and then my 3rd impulsive appraisal to try to get a discerning eye proc, which I didn't get. So I use discerning eye manually now since I didn't get from proc. If you did get from proc, then you can replace this manual discerning eye with single mind. You get 1 extra item that way. So it's just RNG when it comes to that. And then after discerning eye, you do methodical appraisal, and then sharp vision too, and then collect. Okay, so here is the gear. I will also post the Ariala link to this. Obviously, I still use level 63 offhand as level 66. But if you upgraded, you will have much easier time as well. But I just didn't see the point of upgrading. I have the Bless tool. As I showed you I got before. I have the level 61 headpiece with melts. These melts you will see in the Ariala link. I will post in the video description. Obviously, if you don't want a meld, you can upgrade your gear at level 63 and then or at level 65, but I just chose to do melds and just use this gear until 70, the whole way. So here is all the melds. As long as you get 700 GP, anything extra is pointless. When it comes to handing in your collectibles, be sure to not hand it in until you get a star. Having a star means you get bonus XP and red scripts. It's really important to not miss out on this bonus. So if you have inventory space, just collect them and keep them until you get a star. Every reset you have a chance that it's star. So I have a star now, so I'm just gonna hand them in all. Look at that crazy XP and red script gain. So I'm just gonna do this collectibles until 70. That's just gatherers stuff basically. And I'm gonna show you the unlocking of folklore notes as well. So here you can buy red script exchange, go to level 61. Go to others, you can buy this Rowena's token regional folklore. Buy those. And here from this NPC you can pick fieldcraft items and you can get the folklore books. There are 2 for each gatherer class. We're just gonna go from bottom and up. For fisher you only need the third one because of the sands later, so you don't need the Giravanian one for fisher. Actually I'm gonna start from the first one, unlock that first and then second. Oh yeah, you need a stack to be 50. Okay, at least 50. So just keep unlocking all of these and you should be good to be able to gather everything in the game. So after you get the book, obviously you just use it and you will see the notes under regional folklore like that.
Hello everyone, in this video I'm gonna show you the level 66 HQ macros for both 80 and 40 durability. Now at level 65 when you do your class quest you get manipulation 2. Manipulation 2 is really overpowered and broken skill. It basically works like Waste Note 2. Instead, when you use buffs like Steady Hand 2 and Great Strides and so on, you actually don't lose your durability. You restore your durability even when you use the buffs. While on Waste Note 2, if you use like Steady Hand 2, you lose your Waste Note 2 stack. So this is really broken and I hope they don't really nerf it. It's really good. And we implement that now in the new macros. And Patient Touch. Patient Touch, the way it works is it gives you 2 inner quiet stacks if it succeeds. If it fails, it halves your inner quiet stacks. But if you use it as your first successful touch, you have nothing to lose. So in the macros, that's gonna always be the first touch. And if you are crafting manually, use Patient Touch as your first touch until it succeeds. It's really good. Anyway, I'm gonna show you the macro now. As for gear, I upgraded. Since last time I upgraded chest, headpiece, kept gloves and belt the same, upgraded pants and boots, accessories the same, and tools the same as I showed last time, except for main tool which was upgraded to the level 65 one. But if you all have the Ironworks, that works too. I haven't crafted tools for my Leatherworker, so I'm just gonna wing with Ironworks. As long as you have melted a 4 CP on each, it doesn't matter if it's Ironworks or level 62 or whichever that it is. So let's eat food. NQ tempura platter that you buy cheap for 2k gil each in Kugane. It's really good food. 43 CP, 42 craftsmanship. Okay, so I have to edit the video because that was a fail. I popped the 40 durability macro instead of the 81. Anyway, now we're gonna do the correct macro. There we go, level 66, 80 durability, macro number 1, execute. A lot of people have asking me if they can use the macro for Ironworks gear, and the answer is yes. You can just tweak it and replace Hasty Touch 2 with Hasty Touch 1s, or basic precise touches with Hasty Touches, just to reduce the CP cost of the macro. It doesn't always need to be copy paste. You can just use my macros as a template for your own stats. Same thing if you don't have the craftsmanship requirement. You can just replace one quality touch with a progress touch. You have now Careful Synthesis 3, which is really overpowered synthesis touch, and it only costs 7 CP. So there a lot of tweaking to do, but I'm just showing you my macros based on the stats that I have currently. But they should work really fine if you just tweak it a little bit to your stats. Ooh, nice, excellent. So this is the 80 durability one. I find it that even from NQ mats, I 100% almost every time. It's really overpowered. Manipulation 2 is just too broken, man. I love it. I love it so much. It's just too overpowered. Okay, let me show you the 40 durability one. I need to get some mats for this leather. Be right back. Okay, here we go with 40 durability, level 66. Let's go. Macro number 1. Again, manipulation 2 is the game changer, especially for 40 durability. It's so good. Now that patient touch is also so good. At level 67 macro, I will start implementing prudent touch. We will go through that in the next video. Already 9 stacks, damn. 10 stacks. Now for 40 durability is better to use name and brand of elemental. I found it that it was better to use that to save one extra touch for quality. And I have name and brand of fire in the macro, that's for blacksmith. Now I am on Leatherworker, so I'll just do it manually. Name of earth, 2 brand of earths, and it finishes the macro. Boom. You can just edit the macro for each crafting class. This is brand and name of fire, that was for blacksmith. Let me just write blacksmith BSM. And now I just copy paste the macro and change it to earth for Leatherworker. Culinarian and goldsmith don't have name and brand ability, but what you can do is give them one, any elemental works, it doesn't matter. You can just cross class in the additionals any name and brand you want for them. Okay, so this is for Leatherworker, earth, and now let's do the macro again. Okay, macro number 1. Let me just add it to hotbar 2. Macro number 2 for Leatherworker. The new abilities are really overpowered, and I haven't used much of Rapid Sense 2, but I can imagine for manual crafting it's gonna be really good. Obviously for macros you don't use Rapid Synth, but it's gonna be really good for or manual crafting. And boom, HQ. And there you go. Kept forgetting to pop the manual. Extra XP while crafting this. Okay, macro number 1. I'm gonna also show you my additionals. Well, goodbye, Masters Meant and Waste Not 2. Goodbye. Now you are replaced with Manipulation 2. Oops. I did the wrong. I did the one for Blacksmith again, but that's fine. Just finish it manually. So as you can see, you can just use these macros for OP XP gaining, just for farming. The additionals. Well, now we can remove Rapid Synth 1, maybe even Careful Synth. Okay, let's do the macro one more time. I noticed that Steady Hand 2 missing is for one of the touches. The last touch in macro number 2, but that's fine. No, it's not. There is no Steady Hand missing. Good. I did, yeah, the one. I did the one for Blacksmith again. Oops. Alright. So, yeah, those are the two macros. Here are my additionals. And this is my gear again. The large accessories, only CP melded, on CP capped on all of them. It's really easy to cap CP. Only 1 grade 4 and 3 grade 3s on necklace, earring and bracelet. On rings, you only need to overmeld 1 grade 3. And for the left side, you just need to meld the guaranteed slots. No overmelding needed. Just except for the belt, that's only 1 overmeld too of grade 3. It's really cheap. Gloves, we didn't even replace it from last time. We just replaced headpiece, chest. Chest doesn't even need CP meld, it's already capped on CP. So you don't even need to meld it. So yeah, really cheap stuff and effective macros at the same time. And these tools can be level 62 or above, it doesn't matter which one you have. The craftsmanship requirement isn't too high for this macro, and you also get this food for cheap from the vendor in Kugane. Hello everyone, in this video I'm gonna show you the level 68 40 durability macro as well as level 70 80 durability macro. The level 71 works for 69 recipes as well, with just one little tweak that I will mention. So I won't create a separate 69 macro because you can use that 70 macro for 69 as well with just that tweak. So anyway, first off, let's go through the 68 40 durability. Let me pop food, tempura platter, the cheap food that you can buy in Kugane. Okay, let's go. Now I've implemented Prudent Touch. When Prudent Touch is used under Manipulation 2, you basically don't reduce any durability. It's a huge game changer and it's incredibly good. Okay, so let's do macro number 1. Always Patient Touch as your first touch. If it succeeds, you get 2 Inner Quiet stacks. Then, as you can see, I do Prudent Touch under Manipulation 2. There is no decrease in durability. Obviously, I weave in as much Prudent Touch as can be afforded CP wise. The rest will be hasty touches. Okay, macro number 2. This Prudent Touch won't have steady hand too, cause I couldn't get in steady hand with both that touch and the name of lightning and brand of lightning that we need. So that's the reason. But it's better than not having anything. Just put in that Prudent Touch. If it succeeds, you get 1 extra Inner Quiet. But yeah, there you go. Easy, simple. And as always, it will be included in the Google document. Alright. Alright, we got the mats, but before I go on with the macro, let me just show you the gear. I actually didn't update my gear ever since 65 macro. I'm still winging the 63 accessories with CP melded. So I'm gonna go with this gear until 70. As you can see, I'll just craft HQ level 70 stuff with this gear. So I'll jump from 63 to 70 in terms of accessories. And my left side is all 65, 63 gloves and 62 belt. Ironworks, still using my Ironworks tools. Obviously you can craft even better tools at level 65 and 66. And even 67. But I didn't feel the need to. So if you want, you can upgrade it. And maybe you can even tweak the macros for better if you like. This macro is for level 70 and obviously it will work for 69 as well. So let's get on with it. You don't need much HQ mats actually, you can still HQ quite easy with less HQ mats as well. I just happen to have HQ so I'm gonna use it. Here it is. Well, I named it level 69 but it's working fine just for 70. Macro number 1. Patient touch as first touch as usual, then using prudent touch to save durability. Saving more durability means we can have more careful synthesis 2 or hasty touches, making it easier to HQ and finish the craft. Obviously we're crafting level 70 as 67. Once you do upgrade your gear, it will become much easier. Then this macro will be kinda overkill. You will have to replace synthesis with touches. If you are using this macro for level 69, you can replace this careful synthesis 2 right here in macro number 1 with hasty touch. Just for another chance of hasty touch. Obviously I will improve the macro once I have 70 gear, but for now this is the gear and level I have, and this is the macro that you can use for it. Okay, let's use macro number 2. I went even over 11 stacks. That's OP. Boom, 100% easy. Like crafting level 70 as 67 and also 100%. And done. Just like that. Really easy. I'll include this in the Google document. Let me just go through my gear again for you. Ironworks tools. It works with any tool above level 61. As long as you melt 4 CPU on each tool, you will be fine. 1 CPU on 65 headpiece. No melts on 65 chest. 1 CP on 63 gloves. 6 CP on 62 belt, 7 CP on 65 pants, and 7 CP on 65 boots, 7 CP on 63 rings, 13 CP on bracelet, earring, and necklace. All. And yeah, that's the macro. Can already craft level 70 gear, so I couldn't be happier with this macro. It's really good. Manipulation 2 is really OP. Let's just see how much these gear are going for on the market board. 764k for the gatherer chest, And this is the guild making guide in itself. If you have managed to come this far and being able to use this macro I am providing, you can sell all these level 70 gear for crafting and gathering. As you can see, they are selling quite good. You could be making millions easy daily just selling these. Same for blacksmith. If you have it at 67 at least and can't follow this macro, you can craft all these 70 tools, molybdenium tools. Let's just check the prices on the market board just to give you an estimate. Okay, offhand 415k for botanist, for miner 590k. This is the best time to be a 67 level 67 crafter. This is the best time. You can make easy millions until the new recipes come out. So there you go, guys. Easy guild, easy macros to follow, easy HQ. Have fun, and I hope you find this helpful. Be sure to share the video, like, favorite, and subscribe if you haven't already for more crafting guide and gathering guides upcoming. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one and take care.